everyone, you might be wondering why there's a tent set up behind me inside of our apartment. Well, it's basically to get her all trained up and used to being inside of a tent for when we go camping. So I wanted to desensitize her to just being in the tent, and I figure let's start in a comfortable environment, which is the apartment. The AC is on, so it's blowing in there, so it's nice and cool. And she can just come and go as she pleases, and I can just reinforce her as she goes in. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to work on going in at first, and then hanging out in there. I'll use treats and toys and just kind of make it a fun environment. So that way she just associates this with a good time. And then when we get down to actually camping, she'll be nice and settled in there. So for now, I'm gonna just kind of do it in the apartment, and then at some point I will maybe do it at a local campground. So, just during the day or something, and then just do an overnight one night somewhere local, so that way if I need to, I'm not too far from home and we can just come back if it doesn't work out. Alright, she's pretty calm right now. We played a bit this morning, so if you're trying to desensitize your dog to something, I highly recommend having them be in a calm state and not already starting at an anxious level. Tire them out. I also got some of her favorite treats here. As you can see, she perked right up. I mentioned these in a previous video, but hey, get your butt out of there. But these are the Stella and Chewy freeze-dried treats. These are actually the meal toppers, but they work just the same. All right. Hey, can you sit? Sit. Thank you. Okay, ready? Hey, go in there. Again, just kind of letting her come and go as she pleases, so that way it's not like a forced thing, make it negative. Hey, can you sit? I mean, she seems pretty happy in there. Hey, high five. Yes. I have the door, or whatever you want to call it, latched up, so that way, she is not locked in there yet. We'll build up to that. Good girl. So now we're at the next stage where her and I are both hanging out inside the tent. So she's, I'm just used to both of us being in here. Hey, good girl. Yes. Hey, can you go down? Yes. Again, just, reinforcing her with treats, making this a fun place. All right, now, excuse the dog butt. We are inside of the tent together, so that way she gets used to that. She's just going for these treats. Hey, over here. Can you sit? Good girl. Can you go down? Yes. Oh, but now you're out of the shot. Here. Yes. Yes. Again, just reinforcing, making it a fun place. This is where she gets treats and toys and all of that. And I'm gonna try just letting the door loose. I'm trying my best to mimic everything I would be doing when I'm camping, just so that way she gets used to it. Yes. Good girl. Yes. She was very curious about the tent when I was setting it up. So now, just closing it halfway. She still can go out through the bottom if she needs to. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna close it fully. I have to cover her treats or she's going to eat them right out of the bowl. Hey, can you sit? Yeah, good girl. Hey, can you look at the... Ready? Here, come here. She's not quite ready to look at the camera. Hey, come around this way. Yes, can you sit? Good girl. Yes. Yes. I was expecting her to be a lot more anxious. Let's just start unzipping things. And this is a new thing for her. When I was setting it up, as I was saying, she was anxious, a little curious about it. I didn't get a recording of her, but she barked at it a couple of times after it was done being set up. But I don't think she really cares. I think the next step is to maybe sleep in this one night in the apartment. Yes. You know, and have my sleeping bag and maybe have a little blanket or spot for her. Yes. Cam, come here. Come here. Ready? Hey, can you sit? Good girl. Ready? Yes. Good girl.